everyone, and welcome to the final day of Nilsson-Con. Day 5. And this one is stacked. This is one of those things where most of these can actually happen. It's just a matter of time. Let's start off with the first thing. WWE Missed Opportunities. Now, this is the one that's possibly not gonna happen. As I said, if there's a love to make this, probably, but I gotta move on from WWE content on it in general. But what was this gonna be? Because this is the one where I can go really in detail compared to the videos. So WWE Missed Opportunities was supposed to really touch on opportunities WWE had that could have definitely benefited them in so many cases. With WrestleMania 33, it looked like Luke Harper was gonna be in the match. Luke Harper didn't end up being in the match in the end, which was bullshit, and there was a missed opportunity, and the match ended up being bad in the end. That's the way we look at it. It doesn't have to be a match, it could be a storyline too. In the end, would this missed opportunity be worth it? And most of the time it should be a yes. In fact, it should be a yes, because then what's the point of it being a missed opportunity if everything was fine in the end? And maybe, just maybe, this series could still happen. This is a series that if I were to actually give it a shot, I would love it. Because there's so many ideas I can touch. Next is Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I got all the games for like $30, and I'm thinking, maybe we should start something with it. I don't know. I mean, last year I actually would have started a series, but then this is when I started getting used to DaVinci Resolve, and something went wrong when I did the processing, and it just corrupted. So, the expectations of this series happening, it's a matter of what I can do. For some of these, it's just a matter of, could I add... It's just a matter of what I can add that's special. Because I just don't want to repeat the same thing every other person has done, but it's in my style, and it's just my voice. So we'll see what happens with Five Nights at Freddy's. Next is something that kind of is done every once in a while, and it's vlogs. I don't know what to call this section. Maybe I'll change it to vloggy style videos. Videos where I'm like building stuff like this chair I'm sitting in that squeaks like bitch. Something like that. I would kind of like to do it, but also, I don't need to film every single thing I'm going to build. I was going to try to do that last night, but I'm thinking, no, I don't have to. As much as I want to. That's probably desperate for content, but if I were to bring back vlogging, because it's always been in my head, I don't need to do daily. In fact, it doesn't even have to be weekly. It could just be once in every single while, just to catch up on what's going on. Because I took notice I really rushed the hell out of some of them. I know the last one I did was regarding this room, I think. I don't really follow what I do in my vlogs. I kind of would like to bring them back, but yet again, I'm not that type of channel to, you know, focus on vlogs. I have other videos I need to film. Not most of my footage needs to be taken up to a damn video about my personal life, which I'm one to not really share too much on it publicly, but yet again, here I am blogging it. Next is something that I more have discussed on my last video, which was Alpha and Omega movie reviews. Maybe even movie reviews in general, but specifically Alpha and Omega, because I did say that this is a part of my early YouTube days, and it was definitely a big impact on it. Big impact. Something fell out there. I won't say it's a big impact, but it definitely does hold something here for me, and I would not mind doing reviews, because, you know, just looking at the other reviews people done, the most popular ones, you know, it's like, I definitely want to add something to this. But it's also that thing, Five Nights at Freddy's, where what can I add to the table, huh? Am I going to be adding something new, or am I just going to be repeating the same old stuff? Because there's so much I want to add with the commentary and all that. Because I see some are over-edited. I see some are hardly edited. It's like you want to bring that balance there. And I want to really try something new with, you know, my YouTube career. That's what this would have been. I kind of am still want to try it out. I really do. Because, well, this movie is getting a cult following, which kind of scares me that they're probably going to make more movies if this keeps happening. But it's getting a cult following all of a sudden. So it's making me interested if I want to try this and possibly, in my opinion, make probably one of my all-time favorite videos. Make a video that's really great edited, great thought into it. I firmly believe it. It'll be something out of my element, and that's how all these series are. Some of them, at least. Next, Nearly Blown Leads, NFL. Trust me, I know a thing or two because I have seen a lot of thing or two. Nearly Blown Leads. This is a doc that I actually have made and started working on. And yes, I would love to do this. The only problem I'm having is what I consider a big lead, and if garbage time kind of goes into play. The reason why this might not happen is there's a lot of videos just discussing, you know, near comebacks. It's like, should I just make this video now, or just look up Highlight Heaven's video and see near comebacks? Next is another NFL series, Division Game Rankings. I have a lot of docs set up with a lot of time spent into writing down each game of the season, because there's not a specific website that tells me division games for that season. You are damn sure I'm gonna fucking do something with this series. I am excited to do this one. It's just a matter of finding the right highlight video and finding the right scripting, because this is something out of my element, and that's what I want to do. I want to be tested. I want to be tested. Expect this one heavily. This one's just about, well, the obvious. Ranking division games for that season. NFL season collapses. Oh, Raiders, you're gonna make like the last 3 years, because y'all blown, as a Chargers fan, Keep doing that. I'm proud of y'all. I want to do this one too, because I have a whole doc also written down of this. You know, a team season that starts 5-1, and then they completely just fall to the floor, miss the playoffs, start 5-1 and off 5-11, something like that. Next is GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition, the one I mentioned a lot throughout this week, because I don't want to live stream it. Imagine me recording just my reactions to all the glitches, my rages to all the failed missions. This one would be a blast. Here's the problem. For whatever reason, every single time I try to open up load game, it crashes on the PS4. Yeah, that's the thing that's stopping this series from even happening. YouTube Comment Awards without the awards. Haha. This one, you've already heard it many times, what this series is about. I don't need to explain it again. Minecraft. I want to film this on the computer, but there's glitches. I want to try it on the PS4. Just need to, you know, get the volume and the correct keys there. But also, I'm doing one in Bad Company Nation right now with Chris. It's not consistent, but doing one with Chris. Minecraft's one of those long-lasting series that I can do throughout time. And I'm thinking maybe doing this one after San Andreas, possibly, or doing it towards the tail end of San Andreas, so we jump from one to another. But also, so many people are doing Minecraft. Do I really want to do Minecraft? I don't know. Madden series. Oh, I so want to do this. Imagine putting me on all Madden without any experience on it and challenging myself to somehow win these games on all Madden as a quarterback or as a coach. Just imagine. NFL playoff ranking. The playoffs are going to be next month, so I think you can kind of put two in together. I might possibly do this series. I mean, I have all my rankings set up. It's just a matter of scripting, if I could do that correct, because I'm not the best scripter. Yet again, my English ain't good. I mean, you heard that from last video. Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, and Thursday Night Football game rankings. Now, this is a series I want to do just touching on how bad has Monday Night Football gotten. And also, this is like not all in one video. I mean, there's one video just strictly on the Monday Night Football game rankings. I think it kind of got that clear. Especially the 2010s. I want to see how bad Monday Night Football has gotten throughout the 2010s. And maybe we'll see that maybe not all the Monday Night Football games were that bad. Maybe there's only a few bad ones, but the other ones were just unmemorable. But they weren't bad. 7th seed playoffs. You will see this one. I have the whole entire doc of every single team that could have been 7th seed since 6th seed was a thing in the playoffs. And now for some playoff years, if nothing changes, I'm not going to touch it. But if something changes, something different happens, another team's road to the playoffs goes different, then oh yeah. We're going to try something here. And the last one, YouTuber appreciation. I'm going to give a shout out to BHB on this one for giving me definitely the full idea on this one. I will 100% do YouTuber appreciation. I want to. I even renamed the McBlake video to YouTuber appreciation. This is where I'm going to throw appreciation to those YouTubers that I watch. Maybe they're friends, and they deserve a lot more attention. Or maybe they're YouTubers that are big, but I want other people to see them so they can kind of grow out there a little bit. Or it's just, you know, YouTubers in general who look to have a bright future that I want at least get some sort of attention on them. Finding the good in YouTube that YouTube themselves doesn't want to find. YouTube's not going to help us. The only thing we can do now is help each other out. That's the best thing we can do. Now, for some YouTubers, you know, that maybe have already quit, maybe we'll still do one on them. It's one of those series that I cannot wait to do. Because it doesn't have to involve, you know, much thinking. Because this one, yeah, this is why I know them happening. I have to think. The reason why this one I'm most excited to do, because this is just me expressing myself and showing you this YouTuber and why you should check them out. The only problem I have is I can't think of categories, because I want to have this in organized categories for this YouTuber. So then each video has a great pacing to it. That is all the series. Hope you're intrigued by some of these. It's a lot. This is a long video too, and this is why this is the last one of the week. Peace out.